One thing people often bring up when they speak about Ronnie is his people skills. In his racing career, he did his best to make time for every person who stopped to chat, whether it was an old friend in the pits or a young fan he was meeting for the first time. He understood the value of the personal touch and giving each person the proper attention. The same was true when we opened our automobile dealerships, whether a customer wanted to meet Ron Bouchard, the race car driver, or Ron Bouchard, the man whose name was on the building, Ronnie would try to accommodate that person. When it came to racetrack promoters in New England, Dick Williams had the same easygoing way about him and those same people skills. That's probably why Ronnie thought so highly of him. They met in the early 70s when Ronnie started racing for Bob Johnson at Stafford, where Dick was the handicapper. Later, when Dick began promoting races, Ronnie ran for him often at the Waterford Speed Bowl, Westboro Speedway, Monadnock Speedway, and Thompson Speedway. Like everyone else, he liked the personal touch that Dick Williams brought to promoting and the fact that Dick cared about the people who raced for him. Even after Ronnie went Winston Cup racing, we still lived in Fitchburg, and for the next few years, he still raced modifieds whenever he had a free night. And he always did what he could to run at one of Dick's tracks. He knew that Dick didn't have things easy. He was leasing those tracks, and sometimes he would suffer because of rainouts. Ronnie felt that if his presence could sell a few more tickets, he was happy to do that for a friend. Even in recent years, when Dick and his partner, Jim Schaefer, have given modified racing a boost with their innovative promotional team they call the Racing Guys, Dick Williams has continued to do things with a personal touch. Dick, you always remind me that in your younger days, you were a big fan of my father, Ed Flemke, and I know how much you thought of Ronnie. I'm sure that both them will be smiling as you step up and accept the 2021 Ron Bouchard Memorial Award.
Wow. Am I that guy? Everything has happened to me in racing. This is probably the best thing that ever happened to me. Because what a lot of you people don't know is how much this lady and her family have given to auto racing. But not only that, what I'm more proud of is what they did outside of auto racing. They contribute to their community. They started the Ron Bouchard golf tournament, auto charities, and have done great things providing vans, programs, and honoring Ronnie, but also showing everybody what the races are like. And I thank them so much because this is truly a great honor. Thank you, Paul. I also have to thank, I look here and I look out, and just about every table, I see someone that helped me along the way or that has been good for racing, and I thank them so much. And then especially my guys in the back, the racing guys. I'm going to tell you something that you're going to think that this is probably not true. But them guys over the last few years, I was figuring it out the other night, have raised over $750,000 for the races. This is on top of the purses that the guys paid. And you know what? There isn't one guy there that worked that has taken anything for this. They put money in to do this. So thank them guys very, very much. And a couple of things. I had the privilege when Neil was started, Mr. Stebbins, the Clocks, Eddie Flemke, they invited me to these meetings. And I was just a nobody, a young guy. But I understood all the other sports. They were honoring their guys. And our sport was doing nothing to honor the guys that that have got us here. And two of them were Bill Slater and Eddie Flemke. They both brought different things. Bill on the racing side, Eddie on the life side, teaching me lessons and doing this. And if I'd ever listened to them, boy, I could have been something. But you know how you are when you're young. You got to do your own thing. But I thank God for them guys and everyone else here that has helped. Because, you know, I'm a smart guy, but my favorite saying is a blind squirrel gets a nut once in a while. But I was smart enough to surround myself with all these different individuals. Johnny Falcone, Bill Welch, just so many guys. I can't remember them all now because there's a lot going on in my mind right now. And I apologize because there's so many people I can see. And a lot of the sports writers that I see here, all my friends, and everyone that's contributed to auto racing. And what we've tried to do, our races are supposed to be races honoring races. Well, we all get to a point where we have to end it. And this has happened to me. The doctors gave me a choice, and I think finally I'm going to listen. But we're going to do one more race, races honoring races in the spring. I'm not doing it. My racing guys are Maurice Enterprises, one of my sponsors, big sponsors like Paula, that have donated thousands of dollars. And these people ask for nothing. This young lady, I can't tell you. I'll call her and ask her, Dick, you handle it. She goes, I got faith in you. Well, I thank you so much, your family, everybody. And I thank everyone here for all the friends that I've made and all the friends that I'm going to be honored today. There's a couple of you I don't know, but I know the names. But the rest of you I know, and you all deserve it. And God bless everyone, and thank you very much.